Hi, I'm Mark Whitby, the CEO of Frankston Life Community. I just wanted to welcome you to our 2023 annual Christmas lunch. I think this is our 22nd lunch. We've been doing it every year for the last 22 years. And we just wanted to thank you for volunteering. Thank you for being a part of it. And we want you to have a wonderful day on Christmas. You'll see there's lots of videos that we're sending out today, and they'll just give you the information you're going to need for the day. We hope that this all works out. It's going to be a really wonderful day. And thank you again, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Christmas Day.
Hello, my name's Ron, and along with Aimee, we're overseeing the event this year. So welcome to the Christmas lunch. First of all, let's give you some details about the Frankston Arts Centre. Personal valuables are not able to be put in a secure place. Make sure that you've got pockets or something, but if necessary, wear a bumbag or something like that, because we can't store personal property anywhere. Now, parking. We'll have volunteers coming on the Saturday the 23rd, on Christmas Eve, Saturday the 24th, and on Christmas Day, of course. And also, we've got a pack-up day on Wednesday the 27th. So parking on those days, on the 23rd, which is the Saturday, all normal parking restrictions and fees apply in the area. On Christmas Eve, which is Sunday the 24th, there is free parking in the surrounding areas and the car park opposite the Frankston Arts Centre, but not in the actual Frankston Arts Centre. On Christmas Day, there's free parking in the streets and the car park opposite, but also under the Frankston Arts Centre, there's free parking. So plenty of parking that day. And on Wednesday the 27th, which is our pack-up day, once again, parking restrictions and fees will apply. Now, I'll just run you through the volunteer activities that we've got going on each of those days. On Saturday the 23rd, we have a food preparation team coming in from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now, you will receive more detailed instructions about that day. Also on Saturday 23rd, we'll be doing the gift bagging. So we've got lots of gifts lined up, and they're going to be bagged up. Aimee will be leading that activity from 9 a.m, so you will be notified of that. On Saturday the 23rd as well, we'll be setting up the tables and chairs in the Arts Centre Hall from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And I'll be leading that, so when you come in, you'll be given instructions about that activity. In the afternoon, we'll be doing the table setting with knives and forks, etc., and decorations. That's from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m, and Gabriel will be leading that activity as well. Sunday the 24th, we've got a team coming in to do food preparation. That's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now, you'll receive a video and detailed instructions on what's happening that day. On Christmas Day, once again, the food preparation team will be arriving at 9 a.m. And their activities will take them through to 4 p.m. We've got to make sure that we leave the kitchen in a good state, so there'll be the last hour, we'll be making sure that we do that. Once again, you'll receive a video and detailed instructions of what's happening then. Dishwashing. Dishwashers will be arriving at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Table host. Table host will be led by Gabriel. You'll be receiving a detailed set of instructions on that, as well as a video. You arrive at 11:30 and your activities will finish at 3 p.m. Waiters will be also arriving at 11:30 and you'll go through to 3 p.m. and you'll be helping once again with the final clean-up. You'll receive detailed instructions on that from Kath Ferry. Children's entertainment from 11:30 to 3 p.m. Aimee will be sending you a detailed video and instructions on that activity as well. And then there will be a team doing gift distribution. That'll be led by Aimee as well. And you arrive at 11:30 until 3 p.m. and you'll be responsible for making sure that the gifts are allocated to each table and distributed to guests. Now, volunteer sign-in, that's an important activity. We need to have you signing in to ensure that we have knowledge of everyone that's arriving, that we know if there's any shortfall in the number of volunteers we have for each area. The volunteer sign-in table will be located inside the main dining hall next to the kitchen door. So when you arrive, please arrive by 11:30 at the latest, and get to that sign-in table and sign your name and give yourself a sticker at the same time. There will also be some volunteers who are nominated as qualified first aiders. If you're one of them, collect your first aid badge so we can identify you. Now, here's a rundown of how the day is going to work for our guests. So at 12 noon, the doors to the dining room will be open for our guests to enter. Musical entertainment will start at that time, and the children's entertainment will also be available from that time. At 12:30 there will be an official welcome, and from that time after that our lunch will be served. At 1:30 the gifts will be distributed to guests. Actually, once the gifts have been distributed, some of the guests will had their meal, had a good time, and will choose to start to leave from that time. But we want the official close for the event is for guests is 2:30, and we ask people to start to remove themselves at that time. The MC will remind people that 2:30 is the closing time, and that guests can start to leave from that time. Now, there is a partial clean-up on Christmas Day, and we ask everybody, all the volunteers who can remain until 3 o'clock, to start to clean up the dining room. We request that all cups and places and cutlery and rubbish and so forth be removed after this time, and be careful to dispose of any of the materials you remove into either the red landfill bin or a yellow recyclable bin. Before 2:30, when the official close is announced, please do not remove table decorations and tablecloths if guests are still seated at that table. After 2:30 is announced, then we can remove everything except the tablecloths. The tablecloths are wiped down and left to dry, and we collect them when we do the final clean-up. Now, meals for volunteers. We have a guest first policy. Table hosts and children's entertainment will eat with their guests. All other volunteers can enjoy a meal after we're sure that all the guests have been fed. So if you require a break or desire a meal, then please speak to your volunteer leader for the group that you're in, and arrange to have a break or a meal if you require as part of the flow of service of the area that you're involved with. All guests will be served with a full roast chicken meal, and if there are roast chicken meals available for volunteers, then you can have one of those as well. Alternatively, maybe a chicken or ham roll as a quick snack if that's what you require. Just find an empty seat at one of the tables and enjoy your meal. Now, final pack-up day, which is on Wednesday the 28th, it's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And what we do there is just pack away all the gear, make sure it's labelled for next year, and put the tables and chairs back into storage. Not everyone is necessarily nominated for that 28th, but we would like the more the better. So if you feel as though you can come that day, even if you haven't nominated, then please come along. An important reminder is that we must put safety first. We are dealing with a lot of people, and some things can go wrong. So if you're involved in food preparation, please observe safety procedures as you expect in the kitchen, handling sharp objects and the like. If you're involved in setup and packing down, when you're lifting, please use correct lifting procedures, and if necessary, get someone to help you. So don't push things in that sense. If there is a medical emergency or an accident, then please immediately notify your team leader, and if necessary, ensure that a first aid person is on hand. If necessary, get the message to the stage MC who will announce the need for people to attend your table. The Frankston Arts Centre staff will provide an overview of the emergency evacuation procedures that are operating at the Frankston Arts Centre. That's at 11:45 on Christmas Day. Now, I have a couple of special requests. First one is high chairs. We're expecting a number of toddlers to come along, so if you can provide a high chair on the day, then please let us know that. You can contact Aimee. You'll be given contact numbers when you receive your email. I will say it now just in case, 0480 150 083. If you are going to provide a high chair, then make sure you label it so that we can, with a telephone number, so we can get it back to you. The other thing that we need is plastic or paper carry bags, because when we have gifts and groceries left over from our main service, we'll package those up and people will be able to take those away with them. So any plastic or paper carrier bags we can use for that purpose. So in conclusion, I ask two things: that you be flexible, that sometimes things don't go exactly to plan and we need to reallocate people's roles and so forth. So be prepared to do that if that's necessary. And the other thing is, make sure you enjoy yourself. This is a wonderful occasion. We're celebrating the birth of Jesus, and it's there to have fun and to pass that fun on to the people that we're entertaining. So looking forward to seeing you on Christmas Day.